Hello, my name is Maria Watson, and I'm here to share with you EdPuzzle.com. EdPuzzle.com is a way for you to upload videos from a website or YouTube or even your own videos, and you're able to manipulate it as far as trimming the video. You can add voiceover, audio notes, and also enter questions in as well. The perks of this, as they even mention on the website, is that it's able to engage the students because each student is working at his or her own pace. You're also able to reinforce accountability because there is a feature where the teacher is allowed to see how many times the student has watched the video or if they would skip over the video for whatever reason. There is a database so that you can search different lessons that are already made from things like Khan Academy or Crash Course or just things that other teachers have made and were able to post as well. So whenever you log on, you are going to have to create an account for free. Your students would also have to create an account for free and be added to the classroom. So whenever you first log in, you would have to click on My Classes and you would add a class. If you are part of the Google Classroom, then your classes that you already have established, it can pull directly from that and add your students directly. If not, you're able to add a class, create a class name, and whenever you create your class, if you invite your students, it gives you a code for them to log on themselves and add their code, or you can share this link in whatever kind of version so that they can add themselves directly as well. When you're in your class and you're wanting to start an assignment, you can either search the database, so you're able to have a lot of different lessons at your fingertips. If you search on YouTube and you have a YouTube video that you already want to use, you can copy and paste, copy and paste, and it will grab the video that you are wanting. And then your options up at the top are your four options to use. The first one is to crop it if you want to trim it. You take the red timers on each side and you can crop it to whatever length that you would like. Your second option is an audio track. So if you need to translate a video or add your own directions throughout the entire video, you would click on the microphone button and it would go through and you would talk over the same video that you're watching as well. So you do have to record over the entire video in this one. Your third one is audio notes. This is if you just want to, as it says over to the side, make a comment, remind them of something. This will actually pause the video and share your comment or your observation or your thought while they're watching it. So you would use the yellow tracker and you would just click on the time limit that you would want. You would click the yellow button and record your message, and when you stop, there's a new audio that's there. And you can do that throughout as many times throughout the video that's there. The last one would be quizzes. This would be for you to check understanding, to ask them to reflect, to make sure they're paying attention. But it would be the same where you would click on whatever spot that you would want to ask a question. You click the green button and you have three options. The first option is to type a question and they would have the ability to type a response back. You are able to add a link, an image, and also an equation if you're a math teacher. Your second option is to create a multiple choice question. So you're typing your question here, typing your answers, you're picking the green check mark for the correct answer and the red X for those that are incorrect. You do have the ability to add as many options as you would like, as well as ask as many questions at a single timestamp as you would like. The last one is just a comment. The student does not have to do anything. It's just an announcement, a reminder to do something, or a note to really pay attention to a specific part of the video. And again, you're able to add any question throughout the entire video. When you're finished, you will click the finish button and you get to select what class you want to push it out to. You're also able to prevent the skipping and also to assign the due date. A neat feature is that you're able to see, first of all, each student's response. So you will have this screen for every student that's in your class that has completed it, how often or what percentage they've watched, how many answers they got correct, and then a grade that they have calculated based on a 100 scale. You also have this bar graph to see how many times a student has watched a specific part of the video, have they skipped any sections, and if especially you have a question and you see multiple watches, maybe that's an area of misunderstanding or that they need to go back and check for their understanding before they answer the question. I think this is a really great thing for students to be able to work at their own pace. If you are a one-to-one initiative classroom for students to use their iPads by learning material and also being able to check their understanding as they go through. You as a teacher are also able to keep them accountable because each student is answering the questions as well as watching the entire video if you choose that feature. For educational uses, I would use this as a presentation style. If I were running a flipped classroom, I think this would be a great way to present the material and have them check their understanding and learn the material before they come to class to reinforce it. Again, if you're having a one-to-one initiative classroom, the perfect way to get each student involved. This would be great for e-learning days or snow day assignments. And finally, the students could use this as well to create some presentation or some project where they're able to instruct the class on something, or as a review activity to quiz the class that if they have created something, how well they understand the material that they're about to be tested upon. Or lastly, if they're going to teach the class something, like our students would have a genius hour to teach the class some topic of their choice, this would be a great one. So I do enjoy using this in my own classroom, and I hope that you have learned something as well. Thank you.